Hi guys, today's video is about chapter 202 from the Four Knights of the Apocalypse. So let's get started. We start the chapter with Diodra, who's laid out on the floor. After getting licked by one of his pets, he wakes up in the total mess he's in. He explains that he fell from the tower, which is why he was unconscious. Then the fake Isolde appears to talk with him. Seeing that they're in the same situation, with the real Isolde protecting them, Diodra just looks up towards his father. From there, we cut to the Four Evils, who showed up at the end of the last chapter. Don't waste any time. You can tell they're powered up by King Arthur because they're acting completely out of character. Beltripe instantly recognizes that they've been juiced up by Arthur as well, and everyone is surprised. Percival, optimistic as ever, gets to his feet and tries to talk to the now chaotic Pellegarde. He's still holding on to what and said that Pellegarde only sided with Camelot to protect his family. So he lays it all out. You're not a bad guy. Let's team up and protect your family from Arthur. That heroic moment lasts all of 2 seconds. Pellegarde just swats him away, and his reply stops Percival cold. You're talking nonsense. I don't have any family. He claims he's never even met the Knight of Prophecy before. He vaguely remembers saving Donnie's crew, but shrugs it off as something stupid he did once. You can tell something is seriously off. As Percival tries to process this, Ironside starts attacking the prisoners of Annwfyn, just because, as he says, these people bother him. It even makes Tristan angry because he's hurting and possibly even killing some of his own people from Camelot who did absolutely nothing to him. As bad as Ironside was before, he wouldn't have done that to the people of Camelot, even though he tried to wipe out an entire village of innocent people. So it's not like he's totally different now, but still. The point is, Tristan is angry, losing his cool just like he did before against Arthur, possibly because of his demon form that's still not completely under control. Beltripe just says that the prison of Annwfyn is where they send Camelot's dissidents, so even insects matter more than them. And when Tristan says, even if those people are precious to you, the dudes just reply, there's no such thing, cause Arthur's orders are the only thing that matters. Meanwhile, Percival is having a hard time with Pellegarde. He's visibly shaken by seeing his kind of friend in this state. And just when Percival's about to lose it, Gowther's voice cuts through the noise, right inside his head. He explains the awful thing Arthur did. The chaotic force he gave the knights seals away any memories that go against his orders, specifically, their memories of the people they love. Arthur literally erased their families from their minds to keep them loyal. Gowther doesn't know how to fix it yet, but he figures that pointing out the holes in their stories might be enough to confuse them and curb their murderous intent. So Percival decides to go after the biggest contradiction he can think of, his own father, Ironside. Ironside just unloads on him. He calls Percival the hated Knight of Prophecy, a failed experiment, and the one thing that never should have been born into this world. Just then, Percival questions him, yeah, so what was this vessel created for? He's obviously referring to Diodra, but because of the chaos power, Ironside can't remember Percival was right on the spot. Then we see our heroes having a hard time against that immortal warrior. Meanwhile, Diodra seems pretty decided on getting back to the top of the tower, even calling his pets Snark and SIA. Even though the real Isolde tries to warn him, he starts crying and says, "My father is there." All he wants is for his father to remember him, and he'll just go there, even though he has no idea what he'll do after that. At the end of the chapter, the fake Isolde offers to join him, forming a duo of previously hated characters on their way to redemption. So yeah, that's where the chapter leaves us. What a ride. We're left with some huge questions, like whether there's any coming back for the brainwashed knights, and what in the world this new Diodra Isolde team-up is going to pull off. So if you like the video, consider subscribing and give it a like. It really helps the channel, and that was it for today.